The video titled Memories depended upon a technique called green screen. It required me to construct a green wall against which I could film myself. It was important to get the green screen higher than the top of my head and away from any shadows. Note the TV antenna shadow on the upper right of this shot. Also, it was important to have the material stretched tight so there was no variation in color. It was hard to find a place to put the wall totally in the sun. The trick is select the exact green color of the wall and then delete it from the picture. Then replace that with a different visual. Now, it was important to avoid holes in the green screen. The second visual, will only be displayed where there was green. It was also important not to allow any shadows to fall on the green screen. When you put the second visual in, the shadow will appear, destroying the effect. Now, the video titled Memories made use of stills I had shot at several different times of day and when the sun came from various sides of the camera, left and right. So I had to set up a green screen for each of these cases at various times of the day and in different orientations. I spent 3 or 4 days setting up and taking down the green screen in various locations. I did this photography last December. There were very few sunny days without wind. Of course, I had to do the usual white balance, focusing, and exposure controls. In many cases, I didn't have to green screen the entire frame. If I wasn't going to appear in the left half, for example, I could put a mask on the left half and that way cover the entire frame with the still picture. My toughest shot was when I wanted to drive my car into the picture. I had to erect 3 sections of my green screen. Now, this was the first time I'd put a green screen up, and I made some mistakes. I was pretty careless about allowing holes in the green screen. In order to fill that hole, I added the hole to the mask. But when I walked through the mask, it was obvious. There are lots of detailed problems when you're using the green screen technique. But when it's done right, you can accomplish some amazing things. Now, the close-up of my car driving scenes were also done with green screen, right from my own driveway with the car parked. To create the illusion of motion, I superimposed video taken on the 405 freeway down near the John Wayne Airport onto the green screen. To increase the realism, I added reflections along the side of the car. These had to be placed over reflective metal parts of the car. When I had my arm dangling down, the illusion was destroyed. Have you ever stopped out of a car driving at 50 miles an hour? I forgot about this piece of action, and it didn't make it into the final video of Memories.